going to review on problems 1 through 8. So slope-intercept form of a line is y is equal to mx plus b, where the slope is m and the y-intercept is b. So on number 1, we want you to write an equation of a line where the slope is 2 and the y-intercept is negative 3. So that would be y equals 2x minus 3. And then given m is 3/4 and b is 0, so that would be y equals 3/4 x. And then on number 3, given where the y-intercept is negative 6 and the slope is 0, that would just be y is equal to 0x, and 0 times x is 0, and 0 minus 6 is negative 6. On 4 and 5, it says review. Identify the slope and y-intercept from the equations. So the slope here, this is your m, so that's negative 3, and you don't have to put the x after it. And then the b is the 6. Over here, the m again is the number in front of x, which is a negative 5, and the b is the 7. And then on problem 6, it says practice solving for y. So what we would do to get y by itself is to subtract 6 from both sides. So your final answer would be y is equal to 3x plus 6. Over here, we're going to have to distribute. So we're going to have y minus 2 equals negative 4x minus 32. Then we're going to add 2 to both sides. So you get y equals negative 4x minus 30. And then over here, you're going to bring down y plus 18. And 2/3 times x is 2/3 x. And 2/3 times negative 6. 2 times negative 6 is negative 12. Divided by 3 is negative 4. And then you're going to subtract 18 from both sides. So your final answer would be y is equal to 2/3 x minus 22. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. So today you're going to be given a point, xy, and the slope m. You must use a point-slope formula to begin, then solve for y to end with an equation that is in slope-intercept form of y is equal to mx plus b. So the point-slope formula is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, where m is the slope and x1, y1 is a point. So on this example, you have a point 2, 3 and the slope of 5. So I've highlighted where you need to insert. So y1 would be your 3. That's going to go right here. So that's where I put that 3 is equal to m, parentheses x minus, that goes right there. So then you're going to finish solving it. And so that's why I was having you practice solve it earlier in the warm-up. Y minus 3 equals, you distribute 5x minus 10, add 3 to both sides, cancels out, bring down your 5x, and negative 10 plus 3 is negative 7. So now it's in slope-intercept form. All right, let's go practice some things on the back. It says practice substituting, not solving, the given slope and ordered pair into the point-slope formula. So what I want you to do here is just to plug in the numbers. So your m is 6, so the 6 will go right here. And then this is your x1 and this is your y1. So your y1 is 4 and your x1 is 1. All right, let's look at number 2. So we're going to have y minus, you know how I told you to when finding the slope, you circle the second number, and then that's what goes first, which is what goes on top in finding the slope. Well, this is kind of the same thing. If you circle the second number, that's what goes first. And then you have your 1/2 for your slope. And then x minus a negative 5 minus a negative 5 becomes a positive 5. Number 3, circle the second number. So this will be y minus a negative 1, which becomes a positive 1, is equal to the slope of negative 1, and then x minus 3. Circle the second number. Y minus 4 equals the slope of 5, and then x minus 0. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the whole process. So plug the numbers in, then solve for y. Make sure the final answer is in slope-intercept form of y is equal to mx plus b. Let me erase this stray mark right here. All right, so circle the second number. So this will be y minus 4 equals 3 times the quantity x minus 2. So y minus 4, distribute 3x minus 6, add 4 to both sides. So y is equal to 3x minus 2. Over here, circle the second number. Y minus a negative 6 becomes a positive 6. Your slope is 0, and then x minus 4. So y plus 6 equals, well, 0 times anything, whether it's a variable or whether it's another number, is just going to be 0. So we're going to subtract 6 from both sides. So y is equal to negative 6. Number 7, circle the second number. So y minus a negative 8 becomes a positive 8 is equal to 1/2, and x minus 0. So y plus 8 is equal to 1/2 x, and 1/2 times 0 is 0. You might go ahead and just put the 0 there just as a placeholder, because what you're going to need to do is subtract 8 from both sides. So y is equal to 1/2 x. 0 minus 8 is a negative 8. Lastly, circle the second number. Y minus 0 is equal to the slope of negative 2, and then x minus 5. So y minus 0, you don't even need that 0. So y equals, and then all you have to finish doing is distributing. So negative 2x plus 10 is your final answer. All right, I hope that wasn't too painful.